This is the start of the walk from Aberdour, and there's a good selection of buses can drop you off up at the station here, or you can drive and park. The walk from here back along to Dysart is round about 11 miles. And the path goes along this way. The path came up some quite steep stone steps just down the way there, and now in higher ground, and the views are quite spectacular. Looking over there to the 4th rail bridge. Looking back now to Aberdour Harbour, and then Brayfoot Oil Terminal just there, and to its right the 4th rail bridge. Round a little bit we come to Inchcombe Island, and then behind that are the Pentland Hills. Looking over to Edinburgh, that's Arthur's Seat and Salisbury Crags, and the castle is there too. Quite spectacular viewpoint this. This is a signboard. It tells you all about Hallcraig Admiralty Research Experimental Station during the First World War. Very interesting. This is Aberdour Silver Sands. It's a very attractive beach just over here. And there's restaurants, toilets, parking. It's a lovely beach, and there's also lifeguards on duty today when I was here. Last look back at the Silver Sands at Aberdour. And heading along this path now towards the Burnt Island area. This is looking back from where I am now, back the way I came, and you can just about see the 4th rail bridge poking into view there. Well, I didn't expect to see a waterfall quite like this. I've just come along the path here beside the railway, which is just there, and continuing along this way on this tarmac Adam Road. There's been a bit of a detour there, now going up this hill and towards Burnt Island. Well, that's the way I expected to come along into Burnt Island, which is where I am now, and then walking along the main street here, back on the route proper. Well, I've walked through Burnt Island. There's plenty of shops there for any eating, any refreshments and such like, and at the end of the road made this right turn, come up the hill here and along this one. This is the waterfront in Burnt Island, and just along there there's the leisure centre, swimming pool, and here's a nice piece of beach. Just coming towards the end of the beach in Burnt Island, there's a choice. You can turn right and do the low water route, or left on the high water route. Well, I came around the low water one, and you got hugged into that wall for just a few yards, and then it brings you around on the edge of the water and back up this way to join the path proper. It's quite a spectacular spot here. looking over at the island of Inchkeith and coming round to Arthur's Seat and Salisbury Crags, Pentlands, and then round to Burnt Island. Lovely place. Now the path does seem to continue on the water's edge here right along to Kinghorn, but because the water's just a bit high, I'm going to take the main road, which means I'll have to come down this rather rocky edge here, go underneath the railway here, join the main road. Looks like I'm going to be in this bit of the main road for quite a while, but there is a pavement so far. Nice views out over the Forth here, and lo and behold, across the road, a muddler caravan. My goodness, you get altitude sickness up there. Well, I've been walking up the main road for quite a long time now, and I really thought I'd gone the wrong way, but there's a sign there pointing along Inchview along this way by the cemetery. So that should take me back round to the coastline, I imagine. Well, I've just come down quite a lot of steep steps back there, and there's a sign here pointing off to the left. Now this is where, if I'd continued on the coastal path, I would have come out. Just along this edge here, but I was a bit concerned with the high water mark. However, I'm back on track now, and this is the harbour at Petticar Bay. From the harbour at Petticar Bay, the path continues uphill along this road between the houses. The path now takes a right turn down this alleyway here towards the coastline again. This is the harbour at Kinghorn, and the path seems to stay on the high level here and walk down round this way. There's a sign here pointing down the hill this direction. And that's the beach at Kinghorn. And from the harbour up the hill and underneath the railway lines. I've come through Kinghorn now and back on the coastal path again. And the Forth estuary is beginning to broaden out now. And heading this way towards Dysart. Some seals there on the rock. This is the ruin of a Seafield tower built in the 16th century. Just coming into Kirkcaldy now, and then Dysart is just the one village round a little bit further. The path leaves the coastline there and comes up and then walks round Morrison's Superstore and then heads for the Esplanade in Kirkcaldy. This is the beach in Kirkcaldy and the Esplanade along this way. It's a nice wide road, and this is the way I'm continuing. That's the end of the Esplanade in Kirkcaldy, and the route now follows this road here, along this way. This is the old linoleum works in Kirkcaldy, Nairns. Well, it's been quite a long walk up the road here, and I've come to this roundabout now, and the path goes off down this way to the right. I'm now coming to Ravenscraig Park, and the route follows this path down the hill. And quite soon you pick up one of the Fife Coastal Path signs pointing you over to the edge of the water. After all those busy streets, it's nice to get back onto some quiet paths. The bluebells there. This is the last little section of the path before I get into Dysart. The last little part is under the rock here. See this cave walkway. And that brings you out of the harbour. Unfortunately, the tide's out at the moment. And it's up this way. So that's the end of this section. Just over there's the harbour master's house, and in that direction too would be continue on to the next part. The walking time was 4.5 hours, and I'm showing just 12 miles total distance. So if you're finishing here, those steps will bring you up from the harbour and then turn left up the hill towards the town where there's plenty of buses, car parks.